Welcome to PS 174 and the National Anthem Sing-A-Long. We are so excited to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Rego Park in Queens, New York at PS 174, Principal Karen Kelly and some wonderful kids. Can you feel the excitement, America? Can you feel the excitement, America? This is great. Kids, thank you very much. You can go and take your seat now. This is awesome. Wow. We are so excited to be here at PS 174, right here in beautiful Rego Park, Queens, New York, as together we are going to lead America in song here in just a few minutes. So we have some great things lined up for you. But I want to start by talking a little bit about why we are here. Because, guys, this is a very significant day. It's a day that we're going to remember. We're going to remember the sacrifice of those brave men and women who gave their life. We're going to remember the sacrifice of what happened 15 years ago on 9/11. But we also are going to celebrate the spirit of America, of how America is a place where we know how to overcome challenges, how we know how to pick ourselves up and stand strong for those values that we all believe in. Are you ready to celebrate? Are you ready to commemorate? Yes. Boys and girls, today we're going to celebrate that spirit of America, the courage and the strength of America. This is the day that all of us together and all of us across the nation are going to show our patriotism. We're going to show our pride, and we're going to show our unity as a nation. As you, the students of PS 174, will today lead our entire nation in song. How about that? Are you excited about that? Boys and girls, this today is a national movement to recognize the relentless commitment of America to overcome any challenge, to stand strong for our values, and to remember this, boys and girls, that freedom is not free. We have to keep fighting for it every year and every day. 3 years ago, this movement began in only 10 classrooms. Today, we're going to be connecting all across America in every state. And we're going to be engaging literally millions of school children, teachers, and Americans of all walks of life. And all of us will be united as we show our patriotism, our pride, and unite in song. So are you ready to lead the country in song, guys? Okay. All right, we're going to have some fun with this. Boys and girls, we also are going to celebrate by singing an amazing song. Now, some of you may not know about the history of our Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem. But about 202 years ago, a long time ago, America was at war. America was being challenged. In fact, there was a very good chance that America might lose that war, and we might lose the independence that we had fought for just a few years earlier. But one night, there was a battle just down the road in Baltimore. And there was a decisive battle about the future of our country. And the next morning, when the smoke cleared, there was a man by the name of Francis Scott Key who was stationed on a boat out in the middle of Baltimore Harbor. And the first thing he saw when he went out on deck, thinking that perhaps the fort had been taken and perhaps the cause had been lost. But the first thing that he saw was the stars and stripes. He saw our flag still flying. And that's when he wrote a poem that became our Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem. So today we're going to celebrate the Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem. We're going to celebrate America. We're celebrating our pride, and we also are very honored today to have some amazing guests. We're going to have as our featured singer an amazing lady by the name of Miss Harris Faulkner, Fox News anchor. Let's hear it for Harris Faulkner. We are going to hear from Assistant Chief of the New York Fire Department, Edward Baggett. Chief Baggett. You are going to hear in just a moment from a very special lady, a lady who leads this school each and every day to excellence, for pride, to be the very best you can be. You're going to hear from your own principal, Karen Kelly. Let's hear it for Principal Kelly. And we are also very proud to have some very special guests here. We have representatives from our New York Police Department, led by Commanding Officer Robert Ramos. Let's hear it for the New York Police Department. And when we sing in song, when we join together in song, you're going to be accompanied by Reed Robbins on the beautiful Steinway piano that's been donated for today by Karen Beluso and Steinway & Sons right here in Queens, New York. Let's hear it for Steinway. We also have some very special corporate supporters who've helped us out to be here. Education Networks of America, again Steinway, and Flag Makers who donated our beautiful American flag behind it that will stay here at this school as a gift to you. The Dollar General Corporation, the National Underground Railroad Museum, Carpet Time, and the New York Football Giants. Now, at this time, I would like to ask two amazing artists to come down here and share with you something that your classmates created as a special gift to PS 174 and special recognition. If Kristen Malin and Barbara Shogren would please come forward and, oh, you're not coming forward? Okay, I would like all the students who helped participate in our art project, please stand. Let's give y'all a big round of applause. Over here. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Now, I think that we have the flag that is going to be on display in the hallway. We'll check it out. All right, guys. I am so proud to be here. We're so proud of what we're doing. At this time, I would like to ask your own Principal Karen Kelly to come forward as we lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance. Principal Kelly.
Good afternoon, staff, students, and families, community members of PS 174. Please join me to welcome our many guests today to our wonderful school, Public School 174, where we proudly sing the Star-Spangled Banner each and every day during morning announcements, assembly programs, and on special days like today. This is our school's second year participating in this National Sing-A-Long, and we have remembered and honored brave acts of courage by Americans throughout our history as part of our school's culture. We are a multicultural school of 637 students from pre-K through grade 5. I would like to share a story of my family. It may sound familiar to many of you. My own grandparents came to America from countries in Europe. They came with very little, but they gained so much. They came for a purpose, freedom and opportunity. They learned new languages and received education, not for themselves, but for their children and their grandchildren. How many of you speak another language? Raise your hands. How many of you have a similar story? And so I am here as your principal teacher and instructional leader. I've had many roles here at 174 over the past 22 years. Boys and girls, everyone, cherish and appreciate all that you have. Remember that your families chose our community and our school. They came to Regal Park and to 174 for a purpose. Excellence in education, amazing opportunities. You are my stars. You are our future. Children, please stand. Face the flag. Salute and pledge. Please be seated.
All right. All right, boys and girls, we are so excited again to be here at PS 174. It is an absolute honor to be here. We also are very honored to have a very, very special guest. A person who not only is a great journalist, someone who is a great wife and mother, but someone who is a great American and who is, as I heard her say on television, an unabashed patriot, and someone who understands that. And I heard a great quote from Teddy Roosevelt, and he said about patriotism, about love of your country, not necessarily of love of any particular government or politician, but love of country. It's a deep and abiding faith. Harris Faulkner has that deep and abiding faith. She is the anchor of the Fox Report and Outnumbered. She also has a very special program called Harris Faulkner's America, and I absolutely encourage each of you to check it out. It is amazing. Harris began to get her love of America from her father, who was retired Lieutenant Colonel Bob Harris, a U.S. Army fighter pilot who served and defended our great nation. The National Anthem was one of the very first songs that Harris, who described herself again as a military brat, learned growing up on the military bases across our country and across our world. In addition to her many professional duties and responsibilities, Harris also is a national anthem singer. And I believe she said she actually performed before a Kansas City Chiefs game a few years ago, and I understand just rocked the house. So you're getting ready to have something really special. Ladies and gentlemen, a lady who is, we're very proud to have the wife of her husband Tony and the mother of two great children, Bella and Danica. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Harris Faulkner.
David, thank you. That was quite an introduction. So thank you for having me today. And yes, Kansas City Chiefs took on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They lost to the Giants that year, I do believe. So even though I sang for them, it wasn't enough to carry them through the season, apparently. But my daughters this morning, Bella and Danica, who are in 2nd and 4th grade, told me not to embarrass myself in front of you today. So I will do my best not to do that. David Pickler was so nice to mention some of the highlights. We have such special children in the auditorium. I just want to say how proud I am as a mom, as a news anchor, as just a citizen of this great country that you guys have chosen to sing this song with me today. It's important for us to all kind of play off the same sheet. You know what I mean? To have our love and our hearts yoked together. There are going to be difficult times in our country. You guys are reading about it. I have some 5th graders in here, right? So you guys are reading about some of the things we've gone through as a nation. We talk about September 11th, and this is the 15th year since we had that horrible thing happen to our nation in several of our cities, not just here in New York, but Washington, D.C., and Shanksville, Pennsylvania as well. And there will be other challenges for America. But if we can keep our hearts and our minds together, and sometimes music does that. Have you ever noticed that? Like when somebody starts singing a song, have you ever noticed that you can't quite get it out of your head? They call that an earworm. Well, that's what we want to do today with the Star-Spangled Banner. We want to sing it in such a way that when people walk, out of their classrooms later today and they're getting in their school buses or their cars, they're saying, "Oh, say, can you see?" And they got our little earworm in them, because that brings us together. So I'm thrilled that we are here in unity today, and that you've invited me to PS 174. And I don't know how many of your parents are on Facebook, but apparently a lot, because some of them are following me now, and they are clicking our video from earlier when you guys were coming in and we were singing on the stage, and your little voices sounded so beautiful, and you were waving your flags. And we've got our core group over here that I've been rehearsing with. Hey guys, wave to everybody else. They probably saw you on Fox and Friends, right? But now the whole world can see you via YouTube. Holy cow. That's a big deal. So let's put our best and biggest voices on today. All right? In just a few minutes, are you guys ready to rock and roll with me? Yeah! All right, I'll give it back to Dave.
Okay, guys, we are getting closer. I think only about 14 minutes to go until we lead the nation in song. Think about that, leading the nation in song. That is a cool thing. All right, at this point, what I'd like to do is to, we do have two very special groups here that are represented, and we're going to have a wonderful gentleman who's going to address us here in just a moment. But we have six members of the New York City Police Department. I'm going to ask, again, Commanding Officer Robert Ramos and each of the members of the New York Police Department represent, if they would stand, and let's give them all a PS 174 rousing round of thanks. Yeah, listen, when you talk about courage, you talk about heroism, you talk about service above self, this is what these men represent each and every day. We are so blessed to be served and be protected by our police department and our fire department, because they are here to take on the hard jobs. They are here to protect us. And we also know that 15 years ago was a very difficult day in American history. It was a very difficult day for both of these departments. And there are many people across the country that are wearing NYPD hats and NYFD hats in show of unity. Just like today, you're going to unite the country. At this point, I would like to invite, as we honor, in addition to the New York Police Department, a man who serves as Assistant Chief of the New York Fire Department, a man who distinguished himself through his career with courage, with dignity, with heroism, a true American hero, Assistant Chief Edward Baggett.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me here today as we commemorate the 15th anniversary of 9/11 this Sunday. A special thanks to the children of PS 174, because as Principal Kelly said, you are the future of this country, and we do appreciate that. And I would just like to offer a thank you to all the communities of Queens and the city of New York. You have supported us and helped us as we've recovered. The FDNY and the NYPD, we've recovered after the losses of 9/11. It was a difficult task, but without the citizens of the city of New York helping us, we never could have done that. And thank you. It took all of us in the city of New York to come back together. All right? I was asked to come here just to reflect on a couple of moments in 9/11. And I'll just give you 2 minutes of just a short story. On the morning of 9/11, I was working in the Williamsburg, Brooklyn section of Brooklyn. We got called over to the 9/11 situation at about 10:30 in the morning after the second tower collapsed. And as we approached the Brooklyn Bridge and headed over the Brooklyn Bridge, we headed off into smoke and dust and clouds and whatever else you could find imaginable. And it was a pretty difficult scene. Shortly after that, we got sent to do what we had to do, extinguish some fires on the Church Street side of the 9/11 complex. And through the dust and through the smoke, what do we see? A woman pushing a carriage or a cart, handing out bottles of water to the first responders. And I was just totally amazed by that act of kindness, by that courage of that woman to come out in that environment and help us. And what that meant to us, and what it means to me today, and what it means to me 15 years later. Each year, more and more, I think more about that. And what I'd like to say is the example that that woman set for us. I think we should go, as we move forward, as children grow older, and everybody in this community, we should follow the example of that woman, of the kindness that she showed that day to help her fellow citizens, the fellow first responders. She made a true difference. So I ask everybody here today, as we move forward, as we leave today, next week, show some acts of kindness to your fellow students, your fellow community, because if we continue to do that, we will certainly be a better society. And that is those kind of acts from everybody in the New York community, all over the nation. That's what helped New York City recover. And that's who we are today. So thank you so much for having me here today. I really, truly appreciate it. I'm sure I speak for the police department. We're here to serve you every day and help keep New York City safe. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, we are getting less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. So at this point, Principal Kelly, if it's okay, I'd like to go ahead and the students are going to be leading us in song. If we can go ahead and begin to get them on stage so we can get through it. And Harris, if I can have you come on up here just a little bit. We get a little bit of time before we do our official count. And Harris has an idea.
I do have an idea, because what I realize is, when you're sitting on your computer and you're Googling the words to the song, right? Because we kind of fake it sometimes at the games and whatnot. She knows what I mean. You own the piano place, right? So you see people sit down at your Steinways and they're riffing and you're like, that's actually not the Star-Spangled Banner's words. Right. So I thought it might be kind of fun if we kind of did our own sing-along before the sing-along starts. You guys want to do that? Does anybody know the first line of the song? You in the heart shirt. Yeah. Yeah, you can come up if you'd like. I mean, that's brave. I didn't. Oh, we should see that outfit.
Oh,
yeah, we should. All right. And in the meanwhile, you guys go on up and get set on stage. This is what we call a commercial break. Come on in. And there's a little mic for you right here. Do you know the first line?
Yeah.
All right, tell everybody.
Oh, say, can you see?
Here we go. Go ahead.
Oh, say, can you see?
Very nice. Excellent. All right, you can take your seat. All right, so let's just practice that first line together. Everybody ready? You guys ready? We're just going to do the first line. Okay? Yeah, you got us, Reed? Listen to Reed. He's all over it. You want to give us a flourish? First line, everybody. Oh, say, can you see? Freeze. Oh, freeze anthem. I knew I would catch on to something here. All right, so the second line is by the dawn's early light, right? Okay, I could freeze you at any moment. So the first two lines now. Oh, say, can we see him by the dawn's early light? Go for it. Very nice. Okay. David, we are almost inside our countdown. All right, I'm going to hand it back over to David. You guys were great. Thank you.
Okay, wow. Okay, we're getting very, very close here, guys, to our countdown. And again, you guys, everyone in this room, We have classrooms in every state in the union. We have we have businesses across America that are watching on live streaming. We've got communities that are coming together. In Cincinnati, Ohio, at the National Underground Railroad Museum, people are coming together. At the John Kennedy Museum in Hansport, they're out there. We're all come together. You ready?
Yeah, well, we just got our 5 count. Come back here. Was that an owl that you handed up? That signifies 5 minutes. All right, so at this point, we want to welcome everybody in America to watching, because at 12:55 p.m. Eastern, and as we feather out across the nation, people are cozying up to their TV screens, their phones, their small screens, whatever they're capable of watching on, because a lot of us have smart TV now, so we can actually watch the web on TV. So who knows what they're watching us on, but they're watching us all over the country. So we want to welcome everybody. So together, let's say welcome to all of us, America. So welcome to PS 174 America. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to PS 174 America. We're glad you're watching today. So you want to give America a round of applause? Yeah. Woo! So I know a lot of schools across the country have gone to the American Public Education Foundation website, which is theapef.org. And if you go there, you'll get the materials for today, including lyrics and the background of the song, some of which Mr. Pickler was just giving us. But that will enable you to sing along with us and to know a little bit more about the song. So as we inch our way to the top of the hour, I want to give everybody a moment to do that, because that's important to do. So some of the classrooms who've had their programs this morning, some of the classrooms are going to sing with us, and then they're going to have their programs later this afternoon. And then some people are going to sing the song more than once today, and this will just be part of their highlight today. So we get to take a part in a different way in each classroom across the country as they join us. So they're going to go to that website, theapef.org. Did I get that right? It's a lot of letters, Mr. Pickler. So we're going to go to that website, and we're going to get the materials we need, and it isn't just about today. Today leads us into a very important weekend, as you heard the chief talking about. It's how we recognize 9/11. And as you heard Principal Kelly say with her own touching story today, as we connect our hearts and our American stories and we go into this weekend, we know that each year we get stronger and stronger. So, without further ado, she's about to hand up another sign, Mr. Pickler. Do you feel the tension growing? Come over with me.
Come on.
Don't leave me out here stranded.
Come on, guys.
Is anybody nervous? I'm a little nervous.
An entire nation is watching you.
Country.
Come on.
Yes. World.
World.
Yes. Yes.
The universe.
My dad. Yeah, so we had to teach my dad how to watch me on my sister's cell phone today. He's like, does the screen get any bigger? No, it's only the size of the phone, Dad. All right, we're inside of a 2-minute. Look at Lisa, she's waving the owl at us. You see the owl, everybody? That's 120 seconds. All right, anything that anybody has a question about? Anybody do you have a doubt about the words? Everybody good? Show of hands, are there any kindergartners in here?
Okay, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders.
3rd grade. 4th grade. Wave your flags. 5th grade. All right. You guys have been practicing this. And who do we have on the stage? All right. 3, 4, 5. Did you wave your flags? All right. Okay, they're ready. Any words you want to tell us before we sing?
Tell you what.
Here, I'll give you the mic.
Give me the mic. Guys, I am so proud of you. Principal Kelly, thank you so very much. We're going to do something that's going to be amazing. We are now down for the countdown. Let's go.
Grip. Okay, together, here we go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19,
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Thank you, everybody.
Woo! How about it, guys? Wave those flags. Do you feel good? You have led the nation in song to all Americans, wherever you are. God bless you for joining us, being a part of the American Public Education National Anthem Sing-A-Long. God bless you all. God bless the United States of America. Principal Kelly, I think we have a couple of kids who are going to help us with some awards. Principal Kelly, I know that a lot of your kids have been excited this week about this beautiful red carpet that they're standing on right now.
Yes.
And I will tell you, this red carpet was donated to the American Public Education Foundation from Carpet Time. And this moment, the American Public Education Foundation and Carpet Time are very proud to donate this red carpet to PS 174 in recognition of your role here as leading American song, leading American unity, and showing your patriotic pride in leading us a song. So the red carpet is yours.
Thank you so much.
All right, and there we go. All right, now at this point, I think we have a couple of other things for Principal Kelly on behalf of the school.
Come down here.
What is your name?
Leah.
Layla. All right, Layla's helping us out here, and we have had specially designed for this event a piece of art. We do have our artist working with us. It's an art glass with the American flag and from the American Public Education for our National Anthem Sing-A-Long. And this is a permanent recognition for Principal Kelly and for all the leaders here at PS 174 for you to display proudly and look at your role today in making history. Now, Harris was very wonderful to work through with us with the words of the National Anthem, but just so you never forget, we also have this wonderful plaque that is going to be on permanent display here at the school with the words of the Star-Spangled Banner, and it says, presented to PS 174, William Sidney Mount, hub site, National Anthem Sing-A-Long by the American Public Education Foundation, September 9th, 2016, presented to you, Principal Kelly, and to PS 174. All right, and now Harris, if you will come back up here, and Principal Kelly, if you'll stay up here with us. First of all, not only did Harris Faulkner donate her time and her talent to be with us today, but she has been so wonderful over the course of the past several weeks, helping to promote what we're trying to do here across this nation. As part of Harris Faulkner's America series, which again is amazing. I really encourage you to check it out. And I saw, I think it was the first episode that talks about, again, the words behind the National Anthem. And I can't wait for the next one. I feel like it's a cliffhanger, but it's fantastic. And so, actually, what we're going to do, Harris, is, I'm not giving it to you right now, but this is what they call a mic flag. The mic flag and this mic award that you can put on your desk somewhere. And so, there we go.
Oh my gosh, it's like a real microphone.
It's like a real microphone, which we'll be putting this mic flag on for you to have on your desk.
Look at this. Now, my husband and kids are going to laugh because they're going to say that I'm never going to stop talking now. I'll have my own personal microphone. I love it. Thank you.
And we also, thank you so much for fixing that for me. Then, I will not touch it again. And then we also, Harris, for your desk to also to have a piece of the art glass. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I have a mom voice. It's
There
pretty
we go.
loud.
Yeah, the mom voice.
you.
Thank you very much.
Guys.
Beautiful job. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have been spectacular. We love it. You have made history today. You have led the nation in song. You have made each and every one of us proud. I know that you've made Karen Kelly proud of what you do here at this school. God bless each and every one of you. Keep learning. Keep trying to be the very best you can be. Keep dreaming. One of the reasons why we wanted to partner with your school is because this is a very special place. This is a place where dreams can come true. It does take hard work, and you have teachers who are willing to work very hard with you. But ultimately, your future is in your hands, and your opportunity to live those dreams and make those dreams come forward. It's just like the dream of America. We're always trying to get better, always trying to improve, but you can make the dreams happen. God bless you. Thank you, PS 174. Have a great day. God bless America.